Lago Land.
Hey, what's up guys, Lago here. Today we're going to be looking at another Mondo figure. This time we're going to be looking at the 1/6 Mondo Man Bat exclusive edition. So this one comes with the big wings and a head sculpt and all that stuff. Let's take a look at the box real quick. It's a big one. Here we have the box, some beautiful artwork, and let's take a look at what's inside. So here we have the front of the box with this beautiful artwork. I believe it's by Danny Has. The back says packaging art by Danny Has, so I believe it's by him. We have this very simple approach of creating this man bat. Goes with the aesthetic of the show, and we also have the Mondo exclusive sticker. Next we have the bottom and all this jibber jabber, whatever that says. Here we have the side. It says man bat. And now we have the back, which gives all the credit to all the people that created this work of art here. So take a look at that. I love that they give credit in the back. And this is what it looks like outside of the box. This is the clamshell. We have one transforming head here, a sad head over there, the regular mouth open head. We have a little bit more of a sinister look, and then we have a more shocked mouth open head. And here's a quick look at the figure from the bottom to the top. You can see all the little details and everything unique. Under that clamshell is the extra wings. It's from the timed edition, and you see that these wings are huge, take up the whole box basically. And there's two of them down there. These look like they're non-articulated other than the shoulders area, but we'll see what it looks like. And here we have one of the first heads, and this is the one that it comes with. Mouth open. We have the ears kind of coming out, pointing upwards to the side. We have a little bit of a paint on the ears. Nice line work there, and here's a profile view. Let's move it a little bit, and we got the front and the other side. I like that you have that underbite coming out, and this is what the back peg looks like here. And definitely standing out, definitely looks a lot like what it looks like in the show. Next up we have a more mouth closed head, and it looks a little bit more sinister, kind of, ready for some action. Ears pointing out, similar to the one we just saw, but now the mouth is closed. And I think the profile view of these head sculpts really give you an idea of what's going on here. And here's the bottom, just in case you're wondering. Next we have the sad face or head sculpt, and now the ears are pointing down. I really like that they did that, the ears going up and down. The eyes are a little bit more sloped. They're a lot more sad. You can see the eyebrow kind of goes down in a curve at the bottom at the edge of the ear, and the mouth is also curving downward. Next up, we have a more expressive sculpt, and now the ears are up, very high up, and they're not so much to the side. And you got the tongue sticking out, the underbite there. I love how the cheeks kind of curve inward and make that eye squint a little bit, and the other eye is a lot larger, so the brow goes much, much higher. It's awesome. Great job. And here we have the transforming head, and this is so good. This is so good. You can see, I love how that nose kind of goes down. We have those arched eyebrows, and the mouth very Venom-esque, if you know what I mean. And then we have the hair. I mean, design and sculpt by Alec Brewer is doing such an amazing job. Make sure you follow him. I'll put his tag in the description below, but this is amazing. Next up, we have the arms, and these are non-articulated, very different plastic. It's a very, very hollow plastic and lightweight. I think the reason for this is for the weight distribution, honestly, so they don't keep falling. And you can see a little bit of a seam here. I'm gonna be honest, they seem like they're a bit fragile, so I'd be careful with these. Think like a hollow, really hard plastic. That's what's going on here. But yeah, just be careful with those. Next up, we have the base, and this is very similar to the other bases that you get with the animated series, but this one's a lot larger and thicker, so it could hold up the man bat. Now it's articulation time. First, we have this shirt, and it's very soft plastic, so it could come off and it's bendable. Here we have the neck articulation, goes down a lot. Okay, you have this little hinge right here, and I love that it can go down quite a bit, and you have to put a lot of force on these, and it can go up about that much. Then we have the head, which can rotate all the way around. Not much tilt going on, but you have the rotation all the way around. Next, we have the crunch. We have a crunch that goes pretty down and goes up quite a bit, but down, I think it goes really well down. Arms go out about that much, maybe a little bit more, didn't push it too much. And then we have the elbow, and again, I'm adding a lot of force, and they rotate as well. You got to be very, very careful with these. I did add hot water and to the shoulder joint, and I also did do a little bit of the hair dryer here. So, but they're still a little stiff. Just be careful. Again, here's the rotation. We don't have much of a rotation in the waist, but up here it does rotate quite a bit, and that's one of the more smoother articulated parts in the figure. Legs, surprisingly, can do splits. So we have the legs kind of going out that much. And then we have rotation in the thigh, kind of hidden. And then we have the single joints on the knee. I'll move this out of the way. Okay, it goes about a good amount. And then we have a little bit of the ankle and the other ankle. And we have a little bit of a tilt and movement down there. You don't want to go too crazy with this. These are, as it says in the packaging, these are not toys, they're collector's models. So just got to be careful with it. One thing I forgot to mention was the wrist joint. So we have this wrist joint that can go up and down and rotate. And also you have a little bit of a finger articulation there in that finger, and as well as the thumb area. And this is what it looks like with the arms out. Let's measure these up. Okay, we have about 34 inches. So 34 inches wide. And these are a pain to put on. Just letting you guys know. Put some hot water, pour it into that shoulder joint, and then work your way. And this is just a close-up with the arms out, and I think it stands out a lot with these arms coming out. If you can get the timed edition so you can get these arms, it does have a big presence on the shelf. And the only thing is finding a shelf where it can actually fit, but wow, it really is something else. Here's a close-up at the animated head with the mouth open, so you guys can see some of the details there. Now we're gonna look at the sad face, and I put it kind of in like a sad pose, trying to see what I can do here. But you can see the sad face there, and he's kind of like bending on his knees and almost like in a whining, I don't know. But yeah, I try to make something work out here with the sad face. This is one of my most favorite faces that we have here, the transforming face, and it's so animated, it's so expressive, and again, this design and sculpt Alex Brewer did such a great job with these animated faces. Look at the teeth, and then the eyes kind of curving. Oh, I love it. Realized I forgot to show the back, and here you can see the back. Got a little bit of line work, a little bit of cell shading back here. You have the hunchback there kind of coming out from the spine. You can see it standing out, and again, a little bit of cell shading back here with the two tones of grays and blues. I really wanted to mess with this head. I liked it a lot. And here you kind of see him like screaming in pain or something. But I really wanted to show what you can do with this figure. As far as articulation goes, shout out to Tommy Hodges for doing such a great job with the articulation, getting a nice little in-between articulation and sculpt. And this is with a gargoyle. Got this gargoyle from a Jim Lee Batman 1/6 figure. But you can see him kind of getting ready here with the gargoyle and looking like he's about to do some damage. Next up, we have the head with the mouth closed and almost like a don't look at me pose kind of thing going on here. And here we have him with the Mondo Batman. Batman kind of have him in a headlock, and Man-Bat is kind of surprised. But, you know, just trying to see what we can do with both Mondo figures here. Size comparison time. First, we're gonna take out another Mondo figure. Here we have the Mondo Batman next to Man-Bat. You can see Man-Bat is a lot taller than the Mondo Batman, which it should be. It should be. Next, we have the Harley Quinn. And you can see the Harley Quinn next to Man-Bat. There is a review up on my page of the Harley Quinn if you're interested in that. And here we have both of them next to each other, so you can see both of them and how they scale with the Man-Bat. I think the scaling is really good. Obviously, both of the Harley Quinn and the Man-Bat are on bases, and Batman isn't, so I would, take out a little bit there. Next up, we have the Mondo Sabretooth, and again, quick plug. If you're interested in this, I have a quick little review on that as well on my page. But you can see that the Sabretooth is still smaller than the Man-Bat. And why not add another Mondo, which is another review on my page. Check it out. The Mondo Timed Edition Skeletor. I'm having trouble standing him up, but you can see that the Man-Bat does tower over the Skeletor. Next up, we have a Hot Toys Spider-Man. This is the, I believe, Mark IV Spider-Man. And again, the Man-Bat is much larger than the Spider-Man. Can't wait to see what Mondo does with their animated Spider-Man line, though. Can't wait. And why not add a 112 figure here? We have the Goku SH Figure Arts. So all in all, this is a great piece. I'm loving it. I do want to mention that I have a little bit of looseness going on in one of the arms. I might contact Mondo about that. And the open wings are this very, very brittle plastic, so I'd be careful with that. But other than that, this thing is fantastic, and I'm super happy with it. Wow. What can I say? I think it's a great piece of art. And I think that's the best way of putting it. All these Mondo exclusive figures, these animated series, the Masters of the Universe, they're just, they're beautiful mixes between like action figures and artworks. And I think if you're into that, if you're into sculpt, if you're into moving your figures a bit, these are the figures you want to get. I like the idea that you can control the pose you want to put it in. I like the idea that it looks exactly like what the animated series looks like, and this huge piece is a great addition to my shelf. Now, the extended wings, I'd love to put it somewhere, but I just don't know where I can get something that's like a display case that large. I don't know if I'd put it on top of the details because always afraid of it falling, you know. But yeah, so this is great piece, and I hope you guys love the review. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for coming to Lago Land.